ya biyo bayan ɗabi'u na rashin tattalin albarkatu wadda ya ɗauki shekaru da dama yana faruwa. Alal misali, akan sami masu kama kifi da guba. Shi wannan kamun kifi da guba kan kashe 'ya'ya, manyan kifi, ya kuma lalata ƙwai da suka nasa. Bugu da ƙari, yakan kuma kashe ainihin 'ya'yan halittu da kifayen ke rayuwa a kai. Akwai kuma rashin tsayayyen hukuma da zai sa ido bisa yadda za a rinka cin moriyar albarkatun ruwa.
Hello viewer, yes, my name is Rachael and you are on to Weekend Gist with Rachael on Haske TV. Yes, as you can see, I'm not alone here in the studio. I'm with someone very amazing, a wonderful personnel. Please, can I meet you, sir?
Muhammad Ismail. My name.
Okay. All right. So he said his name is Muhammad
Ismail.
Ismail. All right. So our today's topic is very, very interesting. The reason why I said it is interesting because a teacher in the society, in the school, it's a very important figure in our lives. Let me put it like that because we all pass through schools. Those that are unable or have no opportunity to be in school may not actually probably understand, but they'll understand this hero figure in their life, probably their parents or their mentors or whatever that they do. There must be someone that they are looking up to. So that's how important a teacher is in the school, in the life of a student, and in the society. So now we are looking at the role of a teacher in the life of a student. And let me put it this way, in our society generally. So now he's a teacher. Will I call you a baby teacher? He's not a baby teacher, no, he's a senior teacher. He's a copper teacher. Yeah. So and he's actually doing great, he's doing good. Most of the students say he's doing really, 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 really nice. Yes. I'll have to look for you. All right.
Muhammad Ismail.
How do you know that I was looking for your name? Muhammad. All right, Mr. Muhammad. So how can a teacher handle an angry student or a pupil in the class?
Well, interesting question. Talking about an angry student,
Yeah,
or pupil, like you said,
yeah.
a teacher needs to first identify the cause of the anger.
Okay.
Because someone cannot just be angry. There
Of
must be a
course.
cause for it.
Of course.
So the teacher is expected to, while handling the student with anger,
Yeah,
has to identify the cause of the anger.
of course.
While identifying it, that teacher is expected to reconnect his relationship
Yeah,
with the student.
students.
When someone is angry, always prefers to stay alone.
Alone.
And looking at that, you know that he has disconnected his
Self
relationship,
from
yes, from
others.
Yes, very well. So you have to connect your relationship with him.
Mhm.
Then after you connect your relationship with him, then you ask him or her, what is the cause of this your anger? What happened? What is the problem?
Yeah.
Can you speak to me?
Yeah,
Some students might just start to speak out.
yeah,
Some might decide to keep mute.
yeah.
So if you face us, if for example in a situation where the student keep mute, is not saying anything,
Mhm.
you have to ask a question like, you now put the blame.
On
Should
you.
I use blame on you? Like,
Yeah.
is it my
Fault?
fault? Is it my action? Am I the reason?
Am I the cause of your anger?
Cause of your anger. When you say that, knowing fully that you are not the cause
Of his anger.
of his anger, he will respond with, no, you are not. From there, they are now trying to identify the problem. Yes. Then if he said no, you ask, okay, is it your colleagues? I mean, your seatmates?
Yeah.
Is it your friend? Is it from your friends?
Mm.
I hope you're getting.
Yeah.
From there, the student will be confident to say the problem. I hope you get that.
Yeah.
So
very
that
well.
is it.
Okay.
That is for.
So you have to connect yourself to him to
Yes.
feel his pains,
Of course.
and then to build that trust between
that
you
trust,
and
yes.
him, because
Of course.
someone have to trust you before he will lay out his problems to you.
Yes.
Because most people now, when you go to them with your problems, they tend to use that problems back at you. But for a pupil who is probably kind of drawing back from social life and his friends, that must be a very serious problem. And then for you to be able to handle that, you have to connect yourself with him. That's, you have to build that trust between him. Okay, so what if it happens that it's a problem coming from home? So what would you do?
Okay, a problem coming from home.
Yeah.
You have to assure him, if the problem is from home, you have to assure him that you are going to find a solution to it.
Okay.
Okay, how? Now you talk to the parents.
Okay.
Find out whether
is the child's fault, yes, or the parent?
Is it the parent or the child? If it's the child, then you advise the parents on how they will, how am I even going to put it?
If it is the parents,
no, if it is the child,
if it is the child,
yes,
then you advise him. No, you advise the child.
You have to advise the child.
Okay.
You have to advise and show him that
with the parents to be merciful.
Very well. You have to, when you advise the child, and show him that he's at fault.
Yeah. Okay. You have to make him understand.
Yes, in a polite way.
Yeah. If you do this, it's wrong. Yes, if you do this, it's right.
This is wrong. In a polite way. After you talk to him, then you talk to the parents. Okay. And they should be lenient in their punishments.
But let me just leave it there, because I want to ask you, what do you the sin or whatsoever that he committed back home is actually big, and then you feel they should flog him small, or they should just leave him?
That is right. It should be lenient. I did not say
in their punishment.
Yes.
Okay. So if this is the fault of the parents,
then what you are going to do is you have to talk to the parents.
Okay. You have to talk to the parents.
That's what you did is wrong.
Yeah, don't treat a child that way.
Yes, what they did is wrong, because though they are the parents, they also have some how am I going to put it? They also have some kind.
Okay, wait. If they're the one at fault,
yes,
at the wrong side, and then you have to advise them, right?
You
have to advise them and let them know that equally children too get provoked by their actions and by their words and the things they do. So it will be better. It is actually written that parents should not provoke their children to wrath.
Yes.
Because if they are used to this wrath, as small as they are, they grow up with it, and then they become narcissists and angry people. And then we have plenty angry people on the street. Yes, you will just go and get married. Maybe he's a girl or a man. Before you talk, I shall marry. Do you understand? Because he grew up being angry. But when you show your child love, he will grow up with that love, and then we have a better society and a lovable society. And when he is growing, or she is growing her own family, you will see there is this natural love that you don't have to force it. You don't have to affect the love outside for people to see. While you go home, there is war waiting for you or something like that. Yeah, actually starts from there, because children learn quickly.
They learn quickly from
parents, from home. Yeah. So, sir, how can you teach, or how can you help a slow learner as a student, as a teacher that you are? Sorry, as a teacher, how can you help a slow learner? Like me, I would say, okay, I'm actually a slow learning person. I deal with pictures, right? I understand pictures and colors more than words and written whatsoever. I might actually probably read now. Ask me 30 minutes. I will just probably remember just little few things, and I'll forget the main thing. More if this picture and colors, I'll be able to tell you this is it, this is it. And probably you now like this in 100 years to come, if I see you, I will know you. But your name, I will not know. And then probably where I know you from, I won't. So I deal with pictures and colors, right? So some students and pupils too, probably they are going through things like this, and probably they have problem in learning. Well, I say problem, that's not the problem, but it's actually a very special way of learning, because I'm a special person. Yeah, so that's not the problem. It's a very special way of learning. Take us gradually. Do you understand?
Yes.
So how can you help that kind of student?
I think a slow learning student.
Yeah.
Like you said, you are, let's say you are a
pupil. Yeah, I'm your student.
And you're a slow learner.
Yeah.
Though you deal with pictures,
Yeah.
like you are good in
Pictures.
understanding this in
Yeah.
pictures,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
But when it comes to, let's say, understanding and cramming,
Yeah.
you know, learning there is this
no.
right?
Yeah, like I don't know the cramming. Yeah, I can actually cram. You know, cramming is not that you know like fully, it's inside of you. But that one is just a cram. You cram it and then you go outside, you're forgotten what you cram.
Okay. So if I get you, like the student that hardly understand.
Yeah.
Like
they're very slow in learning.
Right?
It's not that they are dumb or dull.
Yes,
they are
not.
But it's just, yeah, please, because I'm one of them. So before you start seeing me like a dumb or dull person.
Okay, now for you to help a slow learning students,
yeah,
one, you have to take whatever you are trying to impart in them, like bit by bit.
Okay.
Some teachers are too fast while teaching. Yes.
Okay.
Very fast. Like they'll be teaching as if they are rushing, especially mathematics teachers.
Please, you just took me back to when I no. If there is anything that I hate in studies, in school, in anything that they say you have to go back to school, please, they should not be maths. Yes, because I know how I suffered.
Okay.
Yeah, I know how I suffered. Like, if they can actually subtract any subject or course or whatsoever,
it should be maths.
It should be math. Seriously.
But
this man, no, you see, that's what he keeps saying. He says it's very simple, but if you see what this man used to flog, no, you cannot flog me like that. Expect me to learn. Take me gradually, just as you were saying. Take me bit by bit. Okay, if you feel okay, Rachel is not understanding. If you really wants to impact and help me, you figure out how to plan.
Of course.
And help me.
There are different styles of teaching.
Okay.
So if you try this and this did not work, maybe you should try another one.
Yeah.
But the point is, it should be step by step. Like, don't see your people as you. If you are good in something, maybe you are a fast learner.
Math teacher, wait, sorry, I'm sorry. Math teacher in school, please, if we should hear, take us gradually. Do you understand? We don't have the same brain.
Of course. Everything should be done gradually.
Yeah.
When you teach the person gradually, you can also create from your own time. You can create extramural lesson for that very student.
Okay.
With motivations, you have to be motivating the student, telling him and letting him know that yes, he can do it. He can do it. And the parent also has to play their part.
Okay.
Yes. Everyone has a part to play.
Yeah.
The student,
the
teacher, yes, and the parent. Everyone.
Yeah.
They must work together. Each party must work together to make sure that that student is grabbing it up.
Yeah, but I have a problem with this. Some of these parents that, okay, you're expecting your child to come back home with beautiful, flying colors results, and then when this child comes back home after school, they don't, okay, come and sit down. What did you learn today? Okay, did you understand this subject? Yes, ma. Did you understand this subject? No, ma. Okay, if you as a parent, a literate parent, if you understand the subject, at least you'll be able to put the child through.
Of course.
Yeah. But if you're not literate, you can actually hurt someone to put your child through. And then there's this annoying part of everything, of all of these things that parents do that I find it very offensive to the child's level. Yeah, because I don't know now, does it mean that I won't know tomorrow? And then when your child comes back with a result with position 30 or 40 out of the class, and then you lock the child, refuse to give that child food.
That is not proper.
I've seen my neighbor do that.
That is not proper. Because now, if your child, for example, your child is performing poor academically, then you should know that something is wrong.
Of course.
Try to identify what is wrong.
The problem.
Like, okay, let's see. Is it from the school? Is it from our own part?
It's from the child.
Yes. When you try to because you are his parent, you can easily.
And the teacher, number one teacher, you understand, because they are number one teacher before they send him or her to school.
To school, of course. So they'll be able to like find the problem and solve it in a better way, safe. So beating beating a child because he did not perform very well academically would even make him worse.
Yeah, because this particular child, I'm telling you, he became so timid. Like, if you're talking to him about school, he don't want to hear school, and he loves being far away from home.
You see,
once he's not home, he's free. You see him playing never before.
But
once he's around the compound, around the house, it is something else.
You see?
So I was like,
and he can easily be influenced by,
of course,
by, let's say he's at the age of 13, 14. You know, there's this thing that they say school is scam.
School is scam, and then he will drop out.
So you are beating him because he's not performing very well, and you see maybe his friends are making some
cash, selling sugar cane, and then I'll tell him, don't go to school.
Why?
Come on, join us.
Do you have money? Let me see. You don't have money in your pocket. You see, school is scam. Look at me, I'm selling sugar cane, and
I'm getting something.
So you see, from there, that child will say, I'm done with school.
Yeah, since I'm not doing it, my parents flog me once I fall. I fail. They flog me. If I do not make the grades they want, they flog me. So it's better just make money and be happy for myself. And then probably there are these some students in school may even badly influence him, because nowadays you can't tell, because pupil, when I say pupil, probably teenagers in school, some of them you find them smoking.
Of course.
And then from
backbenchers.
Yeah, from there now your child, because he's not happy at home, you're not making him happy, and then he now decides to follow bad gang.
They will even invite him.
Yeah, they will even tell you that you're awkward.
Yes.
And then because I want my head to be open and make my parents proud, so why wouldn't I do that thing that said if I do, my brain will open? So they will actually follow. So please, parents, stop flogging your children. Help them. If it is a mental, because I don't know the name of the disease, it actually affects the brain. I don't know the name of the disease actually. It might not be intentional that child don't want to learn or something, but
maybe attention defect disorder.
I don't know.
Something like that. Yes.
But yes, if the child is not
attention deficiency disorder.
Okay, but if the child is not doing things deliberately not to learn, at least just try and take the child to hospital and check the brain first. And then if there is nothing wrong with the child, probably naturally he's just a slow learner, sit with the child, teach him, hire extra teacher to teach him at home after school. And then come on, not kill your child with book from morning to night. No, it will run mad now.
It's not proper.
Yes, they said too much of work will make a jag a dull. Yeah, something like that. So please, there should be a time of break, and yeah, he should play.
He should play.
Of course, he needs it.
When he play, he needs to rest.
Yeah, and then he woke up strong
once he rests, he relaxed, the brain will function
very well. So you're telling me to go and sleep? Is it that way?
No, you say you're sleeping.
There is, of course, definitely, there is. So yeah. So after saying that, some teachers too, we have bad teachers. We have bad teachers. We have good teachers, and then some teachers carry their frustration from home to school. And if they tell this this particular child, this is A, this is B, this is C, and then they come back again, John, what is this? John decide to say this is Z. They will land him a very hot slap.
And
that's because they are frustrated right from home, and then they now brought it to school. That's a transfer of aggression, and that's not a characteristic of a good teacher.
That is why characteristic of a good teacher should be patience. Should be one of the key.
Number one.
Patience. Yes.
I think number one.
You must be patient.
Because you're not patient, wait, I'm sorry. Because if you're going to deal with me, Rachael, you have to be patient. Very, very patient with me. Yeah.
Like, you just have to be patient. Once you are not patient, then your student will be afraid of you. And once there is fear,
there is no room for learning.
No room for learning. Once there is fear, there is no room for learning. So you have to be patient. You see, not even from student might decide to give you a name. Yes. And Marissa will give you a name.
Now I have one teacher that they call him. That was in my secondary school, Mr. Katako. Because he will flog the hell out of you. What are you doing? Like he will teach you, and then he will give you assignment that if you fail, it's on the what's it called assembly ground.
Assembly ground.
That is where they'll flog you. I remember when I was in SS3, he gave us an assignment, and all of the class we failed. That's the naked truth. And then the only person that scaled was with only 3 points. 3 out of 10. 3 over 10, Abi. How did they put it? 10? No,
Yes,
3 over 10.
Yes.
Yeah. And then the rest of us, man, he drew long hair, and one big nose. On the assembly ground early in the morning. This is how you put your hand. It was katako.
Using the katako.
What is timber? Wood. Timber woods have been a word. This is how you put your hand. And you dare not shake your hand. You dare not shake your hand. You shake your hand, it's cancelled. So they call him teacher katako.
This is not proper.
And then once it is his time to come and teach, you see everybody's escaping, going out.
You see, because there's this fear.
Yes.
There's this fear, which is not proper.
It's not proper.
So teacher must, one of their characteristics is that a teacher must be patient.
Yeah.
That patient must be there. Yes.
So if you don't have that patience, man, they'll give you a name. Please, if students fail their test or whatsoever, maybe if it is not maybe it's the first test, teach them more, right?
Of course. Okay, when there's massive failure in tests, let's say there's massive failure
in fact, the whole of the class that failed, this was past massive.
Then you should, you should know that
it's a total failure from you, Abi,
yes.
from the teacher.
Yes. From the
so
teacher.
we will not dull.
Yes, you will. Because I'm trying to tell us all the students. I mean, all the students.
I'm telling you,
class,
I'm not
do not
joking.
understand what you. I mean, all of them did not make it to the expected point. And you said the fault is from them. No, it's not possible. No matter what, there are students that are exceptional.
Of course.
So once there is that failure, that massive failure, just know that the problem is from you. It's either the method you use.
Okay.
They are not used to it.
Yeah.
They are not familiar with it.
Okay.
Or they are just afraid of it.
Yeah, it could be. Because when I received my script, I was like, okay, I'm not shocked because I know my performance. And when it comes to his subject, I know what I can get. Do you understand? And then the most probably top high brilliant students in the class, and all of them are having long hairs on their papers, and then it was just only one person that probably, I don't know how miraculously he scaled through and he got 3 all over 10, right? And then after flogging you at the back of your hands without shaking, and then he now said, turn and face each other one. Everybody should get a partner. You slap me, I slap you. On the assembly ground. And then when we finished, he now went inside again. I gave us the same test that we failed without taking us back again to how did they summarize? I've been a word.
Yes, revision.
Thank you, revision.
Yes.
Without teaching us again.
It's not proper, honestly. It's not proper. The school authorities are supposed to.
I think he needs to be arrested.
Yes.
And now I'm getting angry.
Why would he subject you to this type of capital punishment? Why?
Capital punishment.
Yes, this is a capital punishment to a It's a capital punishment.
Yes, it is. It's worse. I'm serious. You can, if you shake your hand, it's 0. He will start again. And then after everything, he now said, get a partner. He don't care if the person that is your partner is Goliath, is higher and bigger than you. And then
you keep on slapping each other.
It happens that I turned and then it was a man that was behind me, a very tall and a giant guy. I was like, what? And I said, slap me first. Man, he slapped. I was like, okay, keep your cheek. This guy was dodging. Doing like this. I was like, what kind of nonsense is this? After slapping me and then you're dodging. If you see trouble that day, after that, man, everybody was just scared.
Everyone would be scared.
Already we were scared of him because the way he behaves in the class. You make any mistake. He's not friendly.
And the teacher is expected to be friendly.
He's not friendly.
Like your student should have the room to come to you.
He calls students' name.
You see.
In fact, one big English like that, I can't even remember. Is it jackass? No, big. You're dull, you're foolish, you're this, you're that, you're this. I'm very sure that is not supposed to be so.
It's not supposed to be. It's not supposed to be because they are well. ideally you are ahead of them
Mm-hmm.
academically, then why would you be
Be
calling them without
insulting them like that.
They are here because they don't know.
They
And
want to learn.
want to learn.
And then you're making it difficult.
You are making it difficult. You are trying to defer them from you. You are trying to chase them away from you, which is not proper.
And it will be very difficult for them to learn. Like me, I can't relate under that kind of condition.
That kind of condition. That is why you have to. You as a teacher, you have to make the atmosphere. I mean, the environment to be friendly. Yes, the learning environment should be friendly. How? By you don't just come to the class and be calling students with names.
Yeah.
With names that
insulting them.
And calling one. And coming to the class with a cane.
Grammar. With a cane. Long cane.
A very long cane. How do you expect them to learn?
No, is someone a cane like a dry stick? They call him Mr. Katako. It's not the cane. That one is not the cane. It's like a long dry stick.
See, it's not proper. Teacher, no.
So will I be wrong if I said if a teacher can actually immerse himself into a student and understand the student's pain and understand the area of a student being a failure, okay, being how would I empathy, have empathy for students. That's you're feeling the pain of a student. You know that okay, if he fails this thing, it's going to hurt him and then affect his result, and then it's going to probably affect the parents who are paying the school fees. They might be disappointed at him or at her. And so when you immerse yourself into the student, you really, really want to do better and
of course
pour whatsoever that you have into them to learn in love and in care and empathy instead of being I am the boss, I am the teacher.
They already know that you're the boss. Because
nobody's dragging that position.
If you're not the teacher, you will not be standing before them.
Yes, of course, and nobody's dragging that position
for you to stand before them and for them to stand up and greet you. You see, this is enough sign showing that yes,
you are the boss.
That sign is enough. Then why do you need to like boost up? It doesn't make any sense. It doesn't make any sense. But some they don't know how to use opportunity.
Yeah.
Because for someone to stand before others and teach is an opportunity.
Of course.
Some they don't know how to use it, so they abuse the opportunity.
Then Mr. Katako don't know that. Hey, I received Bitisha. Well, okay. Like this, Mr. Katako, I think we've talked much on this top questionnaire that I'm about to ask you. That do you think it's right for? I want to say Mr. Katako. Do you think it's right for a teacher to actually block a student?
Well, it is not right. Well, depending on the offense. If it's a mere, let's say, not doing assignments, you can easily call the student and hear from the student. Okay, I gave assignments and you did not do it or you did not submit.
So
what is the problem? What happened? Listen from them. What happened? That student will be able to talk. Like, even if he's afraid, because now you call on him and tell him, okay, now I don't want to punish you.
Yeah.
I just want to hear your reason. Let me know your reason. If I know your reason, I will consider my stand on maybe punishing you. Okay, let me hear from you. What is the problem? What happened? From there, that student will have the confidence to tell you exactly what happened. The reason why he did not do the assignment. I hope you get that. So using a cane is not proper. So it depends on.
Okay. So what if the student decides not to do the assignment like deliberately? And the teacher won't even know because probably they may just come and cover it with lies and said something different, something happened, and that's why I did.
Yes, what you're
and then you have to check the rate of the thing that happened, the events that took place that stopped that student from doing the assignment, right?
What you're going to do is, students, they always have their way.
Of course.
They always know how to create excuses.
Okay.
So what you're going to do is you try to show them that they cannot outsmart you.
Okay.
Like, you will know when they lie.
Okay.
Just show them that if you lie to me, I will know. And I will definitely punish you.
And I'll ask your parents.
Yes.
Right? Threaten them.
Okay, let me just say the truth. But you tell them, if you say the truth,
I'll forgive you.
I'll forgive you. From there, because students,
Yeah.
he'll be afraid. He or she will be afraid, and they'll just say the truth.
Okay.
So using cane is not proper unless if if the offense is
Something that you will not overlook.
yes, and even with that, you will not subject them to like um too harsh. I mean, using cane. How am I going to put it? Like
You will not
beating
subject.
them recklessly.
Okay, you can
Using
flog them,
cane.
but mildly, small.
Very well. Just to show them that,
It's
just to
wrong
pass
what
a
you
message
did.
that
Yeah, what you did is wrong.
yes, what you did is wrong, and not that we cannot punish you. We can
Yeah,
punish you.
but let me punish you just
Very
small
well.
today. But tomorrow, if you repeat this, it will be your
Very well.
punishment will be.
So while flogging him
Yeah.
or her,
Yeah.
or what that is, if the offense is very
Big.
so it will pass a message to others. Those
To
aspiring
others.
to maybe do the
To
same
copy
thing
from
yes,
her or him.
yes,
Yeah.
they'll say, okay, this person have done it, and we've seen
The result, the
of
outcome.
yes, the outcome of
What happened?
what happened. So we are not going to do it also because we don't want to be punished.
We don't want to be flogged.
We don't want to
So
be flogged.
we have to do our assignments. And so you will not flog them if they actually try and they fail the assignment, right?
Well, if they
Or you can flog them like Mr.
I
Kataka.
know, because a student fail an assignment does not mean
Give you the room to flog.
yes. Even
the
tests,
child.
when a student fail an assignment, it's not expected of you to flog him. Most this happen, like you say, most teachers they are used to. I don't know why. Like as if they have anger issues. As if they have anger issues. Once you just fail their assignment, they'll just be angry or and be like
they kind of beat you.
Yes, they will be beating.
As if they're beating you to insert the math in your brain or something.
And it's not, when they fail, when there's massive failure, you give assignment, maybe the assignment is over 10. And half of the class fail. What you're going to do is you bring the question, the assignment question.
Okay, and treat it again.
Yes, that's your period. Instead of you to move further, no, you wait. You bring that same question and solve it. Okay. When you solve, then you let them know that something like this, similar to this, will come out from your test or exams. And if you fail, I'll punish you. Okay. You see, from that, they'll master it.
Interest. They want to know. Yes. They want to do it better.
Very well. Let us master this thing. Yeah. Let us know it. Since they have already the other assignment you gave, maybe they have performed very well. Yeah. It is only this one. So from there, they will center their attention on that topic. Yeah. And they'll make sure that
they will learn.
They learn very well. I hope you get that.
Yeah. Yes. So okay. So what happened to those that they like copycat?
Copycat. Yes.
Yeah. Probably during the test or the assignment and everything, they copy and then you see everything. The one is that one, like everything the same. In fact, most students now probably will copy with your name.
Of course. You see,
so
there is this student. I gave them assignments.
Yeah.
And I gave them assignment. So when they submit, one of the students made a mistake. She repeats two answers, 1 and 2, the same answer. Okay. So I just put an indication that it's the same. I just wrote the same.
Okay.
I hope you get that. Yeah. So another student did not do the assignment. I called on her and asked her, what is the problem? What happened? Yeah. Why didn't you do the assignment? She told me her reasons, and I let her say, okay, go and do the assignment. She went and collected
that one that
yes, that I did indication. She did everything, like even the arrow I did, she copied it. I mean it.
Wow!
I said, okay, where did you copy this from? She was trying to tell me that I did it myself. I said, I know what I did here. Like, I know from the person you copied. Just tell me the truth. She now starts, cutting corners. I said, okay. I even showed to some of my colleagues, look at this guy. She don't even know how to copy answer. For her to copy answer, just to...
It's another problem.
It's another problem. And there's another student that I gave assignment question.
Yeah.
She went and copied from her colleague. I asked her, how did you arrive at this answer? She told me that this was her aunt that did for her. I said, okay. Your aunt, are you sure? I said, don't lie to me. Don't lie to me. She insists that it was her. I said, okay. I'll mark you correct now. But I will give you only you. Another question. You go and give it to your aunt.
To do it for you.
Bring it. That was when she started shedding tears. That place. So if students copied each other, what instead of like you just want them,
yeah,
and you can even like the dog mark from the person she copied from.
Okay.
Okay, if you give your note to someone to copy answer assignment, what you do is what I will do. For example, me, my own what I normally used to do is I will minus a certain point
from you
her,
that
yes,
gave
from
your
the person,
own
yes,
to be copied.
yes, and that very person that copied. Then I will write clearly on the note that you copy from this person, or I will write then on the person that copied, I say you you collect this person's note and you copy from her. So I deduct both of it.
Well,
So
okay, for them to know. That's clear.
So from next time,
you will be careful.
Yes, students, for them to lose 1 mark and 1 point.
It's painful.
It's painful.
It's painful.
So next time, do not give it the person to copy.
You're actually a wonderful teacher. All right, dear viewer, at this point we are going on a very short break. Stay tuned. Return. All right, welcome back. If you're just joining us, this is Weekend Gist with Rachael, and what we are our today's topic and what we are discussing right now is the role of a teacher in the life of a student and the society in general. I have to put it that way because teachers are very important. They are, in fact, higher figure in our lives. All the governors, the presidents, they must have gone through learning, and someone must have stood over their head to teach them A, B, C, D. So a teacher figure is very, very important. So we really want to understand now. Okay, I want to understand this thing now, Mr. Ahmed. Yes, do you think it's right for a parent who will just leave her house or his house to come to the school of his child, teenager, pupil, or toddler, to come and fight a teacher simply because a teacher punished his or her child?
This is not proper.
Okay.
This is not proper because at first, why did you bring the student to the school?
Okay.
Now you bring the student. The moment you bring that your child, to the school, that means you entrust the child to the school. Right?
School, yeah.
And who are there in the school? The teachers. So they are their second parents.
Yeah.
So for you to come again and fight because of maybe a punishment, it's not proper. Now you are trying to undermine the effort of the teacher. And you are trying to undermine the authority of the school.
Yeah.
And it's as good as not trusting the school.
Yeah.
I mean the education system
entirely.
Yes. So if there is anything that happened, maybe
like
the punishment is too brutal. Let's say the punishment they gave the child or the pupil or the student, the teenager, is very
heavy.
Very heavy. The parent, what is expected of them is to follow the proper channel of communication, right? You can go straight ahead to the principal.
Yeah.
Okay, this is what happened. Let's say they punish him this way. The principal will call on the teacher. Who is the teacher that did this for you?
Yeah.
They'll call on the teacher. After they call on the teacher, from there they'll have a standing ground.
Yeah.
Like, okay, now the school should be responsible for either punishing the teacher
or letting the teacher go.
Yes, the school should be responsible, not the parent to go and fight the teacher.
Yeah, sorry to cut you here. I'm so sorry. The reason why I asked you this, I've seen a video. This is not a content creator or so ever they call it, that these content creators do just to act or whatsoever. This is real. Yeah. A pupil went to school. I think it was after Christmas. Yeah. And so they don't allow children with attachment to the school. Yes. So if you're going to school, there is a particular hairstyle that you usually give them. Okay, if you're resuming school, this is the style you come with. If you have a long hair, fine. If you don't have as a girl, they'll bump you and then leave you with low cut just as what you're carrying. So this girl now, after eating rice and whatsoever, this I'll call her a baby. Even me, when I saw the hairstyle, I was angry. Yeah, because for a girl of how many years? Probably that girl must be around 3 or 4 years. And then you're planting a very long hair attachment on her head and color, not even black, colored one. And then with everything, with the design and everything, I was like, this is madness. For a girl of a 3 or 4 years old, you're doing this thing, and then she picks it from there. She picks it from there, and then she went to school. She resumed school. The mother went and dropped her in the school, and then so when
attachment
with attachment, without even cutting, because it was too long, without even cutting or folding it or wrap it or cover it with something so that we know, okay, probably the mother was busy and she was unable to lose the baby's hair. Or something happened and she was unable to lose the baby hair, that one would be understandable. But no, she left it open as long as it is dangling. A girl of a 3 years or 4 years old going to school with colored attachment, long hair, braided long hair. And then she went, and then this teacher saw it, and then she was very mad and became so angry. And then the only thing she could do was to look for scissors and then cut the girl's hair together with the attachment. Everything. She didn't cut all. I think she cut something like this in the middle. You know, this Baba Jasco kind of hairstyle. Yes. So she cut something like that, and then she left the remaining one for the girl. The girl cried, she cried, and then stayed back for her classes. After school was over, the mother now came to pick the child. The child now came out. The mother now saw the head. What happened? The girl now said, this is Mrs. This so did this to my hair. Okay. Normal thing, just as you said, follow the right channel and right procedure to handle the issue and iron it out, right? She didn't go into the school. She called her husband to come. The husband now came. All of them. Instead of them as a husband, right? Your head should be, your thinking faculty should be more sharper. How will I put it? They said 2 heads is better than 1, right? If the wife was thinking wrongly, you as a husband, okay, babe, see, yes, let's go inside and see the headmaster or headmistress or the whatsoever. Do you understand? But all of them stood outside waiting for that particular teacher to come out. When she came out, you know what they did? They stripped her naked. Oh, the only thing that was remaining on that woman is simply because she was wearing skin tight inside. The woman tore the girl's clothes, beat her, remove her shoe, remove her hair, beat her. The husband beat her very well. The husband was there.
Oh, he was there, like.
And then when Baba was passing, he now stopped and was like, hi, what happened? The woman, okay, let me say she was kind enough to stop beating the girl. I held her on her clothes and explained what happened to the Baba. And the Baba was like, okay, you don't have to do this. This is a young lady. You don't have to embarrass her like this. Go to the school authority. Tell them this is what she did and it is not right. Then there was no way and how to handle these things than this thing you're doing.
Public disgrace.
She's not married. She's not married. And then even if she's married, someone's wife and she's not married, that's like a potential mother of someone or wife. And then you're doing that. If someone will see that on the social media, I'm very sure, and it went on social media viral. And that's someone's body, nakedness you're showing on the social media. So yeah. So I was like, what? She beat the hell out of that woman, and she was still saying she would call police to come and arrest her.
And did the police arrest her?
No, the Baba pleaded. She almost even pushed the Baba. The Baba went and entered his car and left. That's how they did it. The girl now managed to escape from her hand. She ran and left them there. She now took her shoes and clothes. That the following day she will be coming back to the school to meet the school authority after you've taken the law in your hands already. So what would the school do?
The school's supposed to, like, the school.
Yeah.
It is their responsibility to file a case against
the teacher or the parent. Okay, yes. Now like it's what the parents have done now. Yeah.
You said they barb
The girl,
the
yeah,
hair,
like this.
her own hair, or
With the attachment, her hair with the attachment.
What she did, the teacher, what she did is wrong because she
Yeah.
had to barb because
She
she's
should have
just
just cut
yes,
the attach
the
off,
attachment,
right?
yes.
Yeah, but
And you know, it's
she
just
wild
but
the girl.
she barred the girl. You see, it's not.
It's actually wrong.
It's wrong.
It's
But
actually
for
wrong.
the parents
To do
to
that
strip
in the
her
front
naked,
of the girl there.
yes, in the front of the girl, and to strip her naked and video her. You see,
the husband was videoing and
you
saying,
see,
beat her, hit her, beat her. I
so
was like, wow.
the school should be the one to file a case against the parents. This is not proper.
Yeah.
And you see, this will, like, the student will not have respect for their teachers.
For the teacher.
Yes, they'll never, because they'll behave anyhow.
Yes, of course.
Knowing fully that, okay, when you punish me, I'll go report you to my parents, and my parents will come and fight you.
Beat you. No, not even fight. Fight is me and you now.
Yes,
two fighting. This one is flogging, beating. So the girl was like, I'm sorry, right? This word sorry is something, it's medicinal, but it was not entering this woman's ear.
No, she should not even be sorry, because the woman should be the one to be sorry for what she did. Yes.
For this can actually bring enmity between this teacher and this toddler, because the teacher, anytime I enters the class to teach you, if I see you, I'll remember whatsoever that your parents did to me, and then
you not focus on the student.
Yes, if you fail, it's your headache. And if you do not do my assignment, I will
not even the teacher, not even the teacher
alone,
the whole school. Not even the teacher alone, the whole school. Like, every staff in the school will not care about how the student will be performing. Like that very student that brought her parent. They will not care about how they are performing, how she is performing, I mean. And you see, this will affect her academically. Will affect her seriously.
All right. So, with your little experience as a teacher, right? What can you say about teachers?
Teachers.
Yeah.
Teaching entirely is a very good profession. Yes, very good profession. Like, it's something everyone
should do.
No, not just.
No, now you said everyone. Then we are not going to have police. We are not going to have. I mean,
not
everyone should love and desire to be a teacher,
and everyone should
be it in
like
school
just
or
have
at home.
just a little experience. It's a very good profession. Only that the only that what I would say about teachers is they are really trying. Okay. Honestly speaking, they are really trying. They are sacrificing a lot. They are sacrificing a lot to the society, and no one can just explain how they have helped our lives. Our lives.
Okay.
Yes. Like, they have done.
That's some teachers. Let me put it that way.
Yes, some teachers.
Well, some teachers have actually.
Some they have taught us. Yes.
Some teachers have actually flocked us out of the way of studying. So actually, I cannot classify them other teachers. If there is any other name,
some. But some.
Banda yashi da zaizayar ƙasa ya jibge, wadda a cikin shekarun nan ke barazanar shaƙe gudanar ruwa a kogin Benue. Masunta na fama da raguwar kamun kifaye a kogin.
Su kifaye ɗin a yanzu ba a gani su kamar daɗin, yanzu ba a gani su, sai ɗaya ake samu amma ba kamar da ba.
Raguwar kamun kifi da ke fuskantar masuntan abu ne da ya biyo bayan ɗabi'u na rashin tattalin albarkatu wadda ya ɗauki shekaru da dama yana faruwa. Alal misali, akan sami masu kama kifi da guba. Shi wannan kamun kifi da guba kan kashe 'ya'ya, manyan kifi, ya kuma lalata ƙwai da suka nasa. Bugu da ƙari, yakan kuma kashe ainihin 'ya'yan halittu da kifayen ke rayuwa a kai. Akwai kuma rashin tsayayyen hukuma da zai sa ido bisa yadda za a rinka cin moriyar albarkatun ruwa. Ita dai wannan hukuma za ta ƙayyade girman ramin raga ko birgi ta kuma zaɓi wuraren da za a yi kamun kifi. Sabili da wasu lokuta, akwai jinsin kifaye da ke nasa ƙwansu a gurabe keɓaɓɓu wadda aka riga aka sani. Saboda haka, idan har an gano watannin da suke nasa ƙwai, sai a hana kamun kifi cikin wannan gurbin. Duk da waɗannan barazana da ke fuskantar kogin Benue, akwai wani tsohuwar raya albarkatu da ke taimakon kogin na Benue. Gandun dajin Gashaka Gumti, gandun daji da ya fi girma a Afirka ta Yamma.